IT, before you dip out, I just got a quick question based off of what you had just said and something that you had said in the space a couple of days ago. Um, when do you feel like, because when do you feel like your opinion on something should be shared? I know that the add value thing is a thing, and I went through a phase where I was like sharing my opinion a lot, and then now I'm in a phase where I really don't share my opinion at all in a public sense about anything, and I've seen you go through different phases of that as well. And you talked about the freedom that you feel now after having been blackballed, but I still see, you know, picking and choosing of when to share your opinion. When do you feel like that's, apt to do that?
I think what I'm doing right now is I'm defending myself. So at this point, my reputation and my career is under attack, and it comes in cycles, the same way the cycle comes in with input and output. So right now, and the reason I even opened up this space for real, because I was gonna go to Whole Foods and get some watermelon, to be honest, and that's what I'm finna do. But because I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You get that one? I'm like,
No, keep going.
all right, cool. I'm
No, I
just
got you. I got.
Ain't fuck.
watermelons for everybody. So, so I went on, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. And I told L know this yesterday, and it was weird because I texted and was like, "Yo, I deleted all my social medias yesterday. Once I posted that the freestyle, the tickets freestyle, I made sure that was on everything, and I put up the thing on Twitter. I was kind of systematically like pulling myself away from social media, and then I got once I knew everything was out, I actually deleted it all off my phone. And I hit it. I was like, yo, I just deleted all that shit off my phone. And then had to think. And then 2 seconds later, I was like, I put it all back up because I was like, oh shit, I got to promote this tour. Right. So it's kind of like, all right, I'm going to promote this tour real heavy because I know we need to get, sales up. And, these first kind of 2 weeks is a telltale sign of how successful and healthy the tour going to be. So you need to kind of step into the breach, but it's the worst time for me to be announcing the tour because the whole world hates Lupe Fiasco right now. You know,
That's
but
not
for
true.
me, I kind of been there. But I've been here before. I'm talking about. You're right. You're right. I'm not even finna like play with that. But it's like I've been here before, where the whole world did hate Lupe Fiasco, like for real, right? And it was kind of like, well, what do you do in that space? And my space was to go inside. I was going when all that shit with Obama and all the blackball, all that shit went down, shit with the label. It was all happening at the same time. Even similar shit with people doing stuff and saying it was me, like deep faking tweets and shit like this. Shit was happening 10 years ago, right? You said this about Alicia Keys. You said this about such and such, and then I get just destroyed, and I got to come back like, man, dude never said that. They're like, but still though, I never fucked with you type shit. So people just kind of use the opportunity to fuck me over, not to kind of completely victimize myself, like I don't have a hand in it, but I do know like 98% of the time I really ain't did shit. Like I really just been chilling. I gave my opinion because I thought it was a comfortable space for me to give my opinion. This starts to answer your question, Justin. It. It was like I felt that I was in a comfortable space to kind of give my opinion about a thing. But then I realized, like, oh, everybody in this room don't fuck with me for one reason or another, right? And everybody got their logic, and everybody got this, and then everybody's a person. Like people read rooms and read your character and how you walk, and they're like, I don't really fuck with this nerdy ass nigga. Like, where the fuck did he come from, right? He got his resting bitch face. Like he just looked like he mad. Fuck, he mad at. Like fuck this. Um, it happened. I mean, we was on very, very early. There's a video going around, like, one of my first video things was like 20 years ago, and I remember being on the set, and niggas was just like, you know, who the fuck is these niggas? Like we had just walked with niggas know us from nothing, but it was just kind of like that's the energy, that you kind of get as the new motherfucker. People trying to feel you out, they're trying to test you out, they're trying to do this, they're trying to do that. People just make their assumptions. So I started to walk into rooms a little bit more cautiously. And then in some rooms I wouldn't walk into at all. Like, I'm not doing no more interviews. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So